Jake won.
I beg your pardon?
Oh, what is good, ladies and gentlemen of the SFJ Nation? Late upload, I know, but we got to talk about it. I just got done watching Tyron Woodley versus Jake Paul, and boy, oh boy. So, I don't know if I'm going to put any pictures in this video. Maybe I will. I don't know if I'm going to put any editing on it. I just wanted to give my thoughts and put it up real quick. Shout out to everybody who watches to the end. We're just going to be talking about it. This is me right off the fight, fresh off the fight. He's still doing the press conference or the after speech. Jake won. Jake Paul is still undefeated. Hate it or love it, like him or dislike him, whatever you feel about him. I'm not the biggest fan of him, but he's undefeated in that ring. He's undefeated in that ring. I can't believe I'm saying that. That's crazy. Shout out to him for doing that. Let me just break down the fight. I'm not gonna lie to you. I feel like in the beginning, Tyron didn't seem as comfortable. Like, I feel like Tyron, he even came out and his stance was very MMA, and I get it, he's an MMA fighter. That's what he's been doing. Boxing is still new to him. But his stance was very, I've never seen like a boxer stand like that. He's still like he was getting ready to throw some high knees, you know what I mean? But, so it started off kind of slow. I think Jake actually came out the gate setting the pace a lot. If you look at the scorecards, a lot, okay, I'll just say it like this. Tyron wasn't pressing the issue. He wasn't pressing the issue. Especially in the beginning, I feel like he was waiting too long to get comfortable, and he was letting Jake be offensive and he be defensive, or kind of just doing a lot more evasive maneuvering than actually attacking. You know, if you look at how many punches were landed, regardless. But then it came around by like the 4th round, and then Tyron cracked Jake Paul. Was it the 4th round? I'm just freestyling, I'm not 100% sure. Cracked Jake Paul in his damn it now. Sent him back, had him doing the Matrix. Bounce off the ropes, Adrian Broner style. But here's where Tyron messed up, and this is what I was saying the whole fight. When he had him like bounce back like that, he should have really came in and started. I know he started throwing more, but I feel like he should have pressed the issue even more right there, and he could have knocked Jake Paul out. Where I kind of find it weird is, I feel like you could have counted that as a knockout. Because if those ropes wasn't there, he'd a knockdown. Because if those ropes wasn't there, he'd 100% of hit the ground. So I think that's how that works. I think that was kind of whatever. So that's when Tyron gets his confidence, is when he knocks Jake Paul almost through the ropes. And that's when he starts pressing the issue. And every time Tyron presses the issue, he's actually scoring. And when he's scoring, he's messing Jake up. When he's not giving Jake time to set stuff up, Jake is getting very flustered. One thing I've noticed is, and you gotta remember, this is what, Jake's fourth fight. So I still cut him a lot of slack and stuff like that. But I noticed that there is stuff he still has to work on, but he's gotten so much better from his first fight. Oh my goodness, go back and watch his first fight and then watch this one. But there was certain things, like he puts a lot into punches, and if he missed or messed up, a real boxer would capitalize that and smoke his chincletas. That would be, we need smelling salt. But that's what's happening when he's boxing people who aren't, you know, actual boxers. So anyway, Tyron's getting his confidence, but then it seems like as Tyron is getting his confidence, he kind of just, the momentum, he just lets the momentum, like he gets the momentum, and then he just lets it die. But throughout the entire match, Jake is setting a pace. He's scoring. This is a score-based, this is a point match. This is a point match. You dig? That's how who wins and who loses, how you really break it down. But I think Jake knew that. Actually, I think Jake was trying to knock him out the whole time, but I think Jake was, I don't know, I think Jake was playing a better game than Tyron was because he was just consistently hitting Jake. And then also, I mean, Jake was consistently going after him, consistently scoring, and Tyron was playing more of the offensive, and that's, I mean, defensive. And that's kind of what he's been doing in MMA towards the end of his career. He was a very timid, tepid fighter. Like, you gotta go in there. Because I feel like if he would've went in there, he would've messed Jake up bad. Now, I gotta give Jake, first of all, besides the fact that I gotta give him his props for being undefeated YouTube fighter, shout out to you. That's dope. You know, as a YouTuber, I gotta give props to that, and I respect that a lot. I think Jake, the thing that I gotta give him props for is he went 8 rounds. 8 rounds. He went 8 rounds. Like Tyron Woodley has got the stamina. He's got stamina. Jake has, that's his longest lasting match. Now, was he gassed? He was kind of gassed. Was he swinging for the fences? He was kind of swinging for the fences and missing. He was missing. But at the end of the day, Jake Paul won this fight. This is my first initial reaction. Oh my God, he's undefeated. I don't know what's next. I could see there's going to be people who are going to be mad at this decision, but I honestly, I think there's going to be people who think Tyron should have got more because of that knockdown. But honestly though, besides that, I think Jake won. And you know me, I was going for Tyron. I think Jake might have got this one, honestly. But put in the comment section if you don't believe me. Now this just leaves this, KSI, JJ, Mado, J-Inti, very well, J-Inti, very well. Hold it, very well. This isn't good, bro. You doing your thug thizzle with the Merzer, don't ever get it twisted. But this, all roads lead to boxing Jake Paul. Eventually it's gonna happen. Right now, I don't know if that's gonna be the best idea. I wanna see Jake fight a real boxer. Jake, you have to fight a real boxer now. Because that's what they're going to say. That's what I'm gonna hold over your head. I really get, at the end of the day, bro, if you don't give Jake Paul respect, at least some respect in that ring, or respect what he's been doing, come on, bro, that's some haterism. And I understand, like, Jake Paul is not the most likable person and he deserves to be maybe hated sometimes, but right now when he's just boxing and we just talking about what he's doing in that ring, he's putting in the work. That's what's respectable. He's going in the 8 rounds, he's winning. He's winning, undefeated, 4 I think your last test is you box a real boxer. That whole thing you put with the board, you put Canelo, throw that away. Box somebody who's a boxer, because I saw some things in there that I feel like somebody who was a boxer would capitalize on, like them big swinging punches. But maybe in your next camp, in your next training, they're gonna tell you about that. Like, yo, snap your punches more, get back to your body more, because you just damn near spinning yourself into the ring Bugs Bunny style with your punches. But yeah, man, the fight is over. Jake won. Shout out to YouTube. This is a victory for YouTube. Oh, Jake's about to talk so greasy. But that's why y'all buy the tickets. That's why we buy the pay-per-views. That's why we watch it. Everybody wanted to see him get knocked out. He's trying to become like the Floyd of this joint. We know people gonna pay to see him get knocked out. That's the hustle. Hey, man, it is what it is. Shout out to Jake. Shout out to Pauls. Keep doing your thug thizzle. I got respect for you. At the end of the day, people could talk about the music. I'm not a big fan of his music, especially after I figure out he ain't even the one that's really writing it and stuff. But when someone could throw hands as a man, when someone just throw hands and wins, and as a man, there's something in me that's just primal, that just respects it. Like, you know what? I seen you put hands on people now. He could talk crazy. Like if Jake started rapping, oh, he could talk crazy in his lyrics. Crazy in his lyrics. Nigga be 50 Cent in his lyrics, nigga. Don't forget he got raided to be. Okay, I'm just. Shout out to, man. Hey, but remember, this is Tyron's debut. His boxing debut. Let's not forget that. Technically, Jake Paul has more experience as a full boxer than Tyron does. So, if you watch this all the way to the end, put Schmiggeldorf in the comment section. I love you. We out.